This is day 3 of homework. The first question says, circle all the prime numbers below. Well, first I'm going to think about, is there anything that I've been working on in class that I can use to help with my prime numbers? If you remembered the sieve of Eratosthenes, I would get that out for homework and have it help you. If not, we're going to be looking for the ones that are only divisible by 1 and itself. So we're going to start with 47. 47, let's see if it's divisible. I know it's not divisible by 2 because it ends in 7. And a trick that I learned is if you add them together, if it's divisible by a number, you know it's divisible. So 4 plus 7 equals 11. 11's not divisible by 2, it's not divisible by 3, it's not divisible by 4, 6, 5, 10. So 47 is a prime number, so I'm going to circle it. The only two things that go into 47 are the factors of 1 and 47. Let's look at 51. 51, I'm going to look at that ones place first. It doesn't end in a 0 or a 5 or an even number, so it's not divisible by 2, 5, or 10. So I'm going to add them together. 5 plus 1 equals 6. Now I know that 6 is divisible by 2 and 3. So I know that there's going to be a third factor. So it's 1, 51, and let's see. 51 divided by 3. 3 goes into 5 once. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring down your 1. 21 goes in 7. So it's 17 times 3. So there are more than 2 factors. Let's look at 13. 13 isn't divisible by 2. It's not divisible by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. So I know that it only has 2 factors, 1 and itself. So that makes it a prime number. Let's look at 2. What are the factors of 2? 1 times 2. How many factors is that? 2. So I know that it's a prime number because prime numbers only have 2 factors. Let's look at the next question. It says, complete each sentence with the word prime or composite. A number that is divisible by only 1 and itself is prime. A number that is divisible by more than 2 factors is composite. It says, show an example for each situation. It says odd plus odd. I'm just going to use the numbers 3 plus 3. You can use any odd numbers you want. Even plus even. I'm just going to do 4 plus 4. Even plus odd. I'm just going to do 4 plus 3. And an odd plus an even. 3 plus 4. That's all you had to do for tonight. Is just set up the problem because I want you to practice creating examples of odd plus odd and even plus even, because a lot of times we mess that up when we can actually just create an example and we won't have to worry about it. Number 4 says solve. 82 times 34. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 8 is 32. So I'm done with that one. Now when I'm bringing down my second number, I need to do 0 the hero because he holds my place. And since we need to hold the place where the 4 was in the 1's place, I bring down my 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 8 is 24. Now I need to add. 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 0 is 2. So my answer is 2,788. Again, if you don't know your multiplication facts by heart, using a multiplication table is really going to help, or chart. The next one says 780 85 divided by 5. Now, the first thing I need to do is set this up in the standard algorithm. So it's going to look like this. 785 is going to be under the house, and the 5 is going to be outside. Now, for me to remember my long division, I use dad, mother, sister, brother, and that stands for division, multiplication, subtraction, bring down. So divide. How many times does 5 go into 7? 1 time. 5 times 1 is 5. So I did that. I multiplied. Now I'm subtracting. 7 minus 5 is 2. Now I need to bring down my next number, which is 8. Now I start at the beginning again. How many times can 5 go into 28? 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. 28 minus 25. 8 minus 5 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. And I'm going to bring down my last number, which is a 5. And I'm going to see how many times can 5 go into 35? 7. How many 5 times 7 is 35? I'm going to subtract. 35 minus 35 is 0. And I have nothing left to bring down. So my answer is 157. If you have any questions, you can rewind this video and watch it again. If you still have questions at the end of class, please let me know.